April 21st, 2025. What's in that date? Good morning, sunshine, evening moonlight, wherever you're at. This is Charlie.
Life grand.
So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You see, when I started this podcast, I honestly thought I'd record maybe 10 episodes and maybe get 3.5 listeners. The half being my dog, just to be precise, who didn't exactly sign up for this, and then quietly bow out. But then something unexpected happened, and this is what I want you to understand. You see, the research, the editing, the creative outbursts, they didn't burn me out. They actually lit me up. This project that was supposed to be a small experiment turned into a form of a lifeline. It became a ritual, a release, a conversation I didn't know. I had no idea I needed. This podcast became the place where I pour out the chaos, the questions, the strange little ideas that don't always have a home elsewhere. One week we're diving deep into self-development, the next into cultural myths, the next into trending news, or the flat-out bizarre. It's a range, I know, but it's all connected because life is never just one solid, boring note. And the thing is, you have stayed with me through it all. Somehow this voice, this message, this odd little show has reached ears in places like Mauritius and Brazil and Kenya. I mean, places I've never been, but I feel so incredibly humbled. And to you, whoever you are, wherever you are, thank you. I just need to thank you for letting me in, for giving these episodes your time, your thoughts, your presence. It means more than I can ever express. Now, here's the part I didn't expect to say, and this is why we're doing what we're doing today. Sponsors have come knocking. And that is usually very good news to any business because that means that the audience is growing and it's showing, it's growing and it's going all around the world. And I'm not sure exactly what made it do that, but it's doing that. And that means we're into phase 2. That means change. And yes, part of that is going to require a new name. But let me be clear. This show is not changing its soul. The content stays real, raw, weird, thoughtful, whatever you want to call it. No gimmicks, no mid-episode interruptions. I won't be polishing any edges to make it more marketable. If anything, this new name is about clearing the path. It's just making it easier for the message to find the ones who need it. Because here's what I do believe. Life is about seasons, and with spring here, our favorite season, or at least mine, it is time to bloom, to shed the title that made you smile, but maybe also made some scroll past it. You see, people are not understanding what in a world this sarcasm is all about. Nobody cares about the chickens. Meanwhile, I owe you the confession. The chicken? That was me, and had to learn too soon that if I wasn't bold, nobody would care. So I suppose it is time to evolve, to reflect the real weight and wonder of the conversations we're having here. Now, you may have noticed that I do not show my face. This is intentional. In a world obsessed with personalities, I want the message to be what echoes, especially the endings of every episode. Those are not throwaways. That's where my heart lives. And while I know this choice may slow my growth in a world that feeds on visibility, popularity has never really been my goal. Impact, however, is. Because right now, in this attention economy where AI writes our scripts and algorithms guide our thoughts, we're slowly, subtly losing the sound of our own voices. But I believe we can still reclaim that. You see, I've learned that culture helps us find our homes, that community helps us love our lives, and that the human factor, messy, flawed, funny, beautiful, whatever you want to call it, is what keeps us grounded. Even when I explore the stranger side of things, it's not about pushing an agenda. It's actually about possibility. It's about imagination. It's about showing that people believe in a million different things, and yet somehow at our core, we're all asking the same questions. We all ache. We all dream. We all wonder what the hell this is all about. And then let's be honest. I mean, the world feels like it's resetting itself. Wars, tariffs, tech, oligarchs, dictators, it's all getting a little dystopian out there. The noise is loud. And through all this, we're still dealing with our own private pain, our losses, our fears, self-doubt, longing. Are we ever really healed? Maybe not. But we can become more aware. And through that awareness, we grow. Slowly, awkwardly, beautifully. And it's done through conversation. Because when we unpack the stories we've been told and the ones we tell ourselves, we start to find some form of clarity. Not always comfort, because it can get uncomfortable, but clarity. And that is something. I've also learned that while solitude is sacred and everyone knows how much I actually love and crave it, in the end, we do need each other. As tempting as it is to hermit away, the truth is we can't see ourselves clearly without a mirror. And sometimes that mirror is another human being, a voice, a story, a spark that reminds us we're still alive. Something that tickles either your curiosity or your frustration or your need to understand things further. So I just want you to know that I do have an issue with being known. I don't really want to be known. And yes, most of you now know that I struggle with imposter syndrome, but I've really gone deep and hard into this, and it isn't about that. I just don't want to be known in the way being known works today. You know, like fame twists things. It warps people. It makes them, I don't know, believe they're more than what they are and less of what they could be. And I don't want that for myself or for you. I want us to stay human, honest, curious, vulnerable, brave, trying things, just continuously trying. And maybe I'm asking for too much, but I won't know until I try. So I will keep trying, because in the end, when we're gone, all that's left is what we created, what we loved, and how we made people feel. And this podcast, it is my offering, my continuous ongoing rebellion in this universe, my way of saying, hey, we're still here, we still care, and we still have something to say. Because some leaders are losing the plot, and social media is weaponizing fear, and we're more informed, but by far more confused than ever before. So what do? Well, we unpack. That's what I'm doing. We unpack, we question, we remember who we are underneath the noise, we imagine, and in doing so, we create. And if we're creating as we speak, if that is actually the truth, then we better start watching our words, because they're shaping our kids, our lovers, our future, our humanity, our entire global consciousness.
In fields of green without a sound, feathers fall, they hit the ground. Does anyone...
So I hope you'll join me again on April 21st, 2025, when we begin season 2. A new name, a new brand, a deeper commitment to the weird, wild, beautiful truth of being human with all my weird, quirky stuff and mistakes that I do. You don't need to do a thing if you've already followed or subscribed. Depending on your platform, the wonders of tech will let you know when we're back. Otherwise, please mark the date in your calendar for April 21st so we can keep having this conversation. You haven't come this far to come just this far. So I hope you'll ride the excitement with me. Life does feel richer, wilder, and far more precious when we do it together. If you ever want to share your thoughts, reflections, or just say hello, I'm always here. I really am. You can reach me at practicecharlie@gmail.com. Charlie, that's CHARLI. And I welcome every message with open arms. And yes, I do respond ASAP. I know it can feel a little intimidating to reach out, but remember, I need you to understand this. Without you holding that mirror, I'd have nothing to reflect on.
I love you.
And guess what? Turns out somebody did end up caring about the chickens. And that is why they will be clucking along. Don't ruffle any feathers while I'm away. And remember, stay bold and stay curious. Until next time, bloom, my little chickpeas, bloom.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that?
Mom, somebody just followed me.
Nobody cares about